Okay, now since day one with the Heli, I expected to see a lot more out of it. I mean, the generator itself weighs 100 pounds. There's a lot of copper and magnet material there. It should be able to make a lot of power. And what I've seen is whenever the wind's hitting it just right, it does. I've seen close to 2,000 watts out of it, peaking maybe a little bit above that. The thing is, though, is that it has a hard time getting started. It doesn't do well in low wind, and then in the higher wind where it should be performing the best, it's tilting out a little bit too early. And I think that the biggest reason why it does it is this. These are the blades that it comes with, and this is the same blade that came with the i1500. I've liked this blade a lot. It's very simple. It's to the point. It's quiet. I like how quiet it is. It performs really, really well with that i1500, and I've actually got 3 of them on my washing machine conversion out there, and it's made 600-700 watts out of that silly little motor quietly. The thing is that there's a lot of if they have to overcome a lot of torque at the beginning, it has a hard time getting started. There's almost no resistance on an i1500 at all, so it fires up on that thing in any wind whatsoever. Right now it's blowing like 5-7 miles an hour outside, and it's out there turning. It's only making 20-25 watts, but it makes it all the time. Over the last few months, I've actually been tracking the i1500 versus the Heli 2.0, just logging how much power they make, and the Heli is barely, I mean, it's not even keeping up with the i1500, and that's because that i1500 is turning all the time, and the Heli only turns whenever a whole lot of wind is hitting it. So I like the blade, but I don't think it's appropriate for that, for the Heli. And also I don't think that the 5-blade setup is ideal. I think that that's creating too much sail, which is causing it to tilt out a little bit early, and it's limiting the RPM. Now, I've been talking to East Breeze about this for the last few months, and we're looking at a possible solution. I just got these things in today. Whole set of these, and this is a way more appropriate blade. These things, if I'm not mistaken, it's ash. They are wood core with, judging by what's back here, maybe 5 or 6 millimeters worth of fiberglass all around the outside, except for, I'm sure, on the end. There's not enough room for that, but glass overlaid, probably ash. These things are monsters in comparison to the blades that came with it originally. And the original blades are something like 105 millimeter, somewhere in that area. 42 inches from tip to base there. And I'm not even going to try to do the math in my head. The new blades are almost right at 49 inches from end to end. Now on the hub itself, it's going to make this wheel a little bit over 8 foot in diameter. It's going to be bigger. There is way more aggressive a contour to the blades. There's certainly a lot more surface area. It's going to catch a lot more wind. I think that this is going to be, it's going to be starting out in lower wind, and I think that it's going to move faster. It's going to move better. So let's get down here real close. So kind of hard to show the contour here. Hopefully that's enough to give an idea. You see, angle of attack is not much different than what's on the i1500, but there's a lot more going on with it. I don't know if I can get close enough where you guys can see that it's thick fiberglass. The finish on them is very smooth, glossy. It's nice. The only thing that I've seen is it doesn't seem to hold up super well. It's got some marks on the leading edge. I don't know. It's probably just from banging around. I do expect that after they've been up for a year, they'll have to come down, be thoroughly inspected, and possibly coated and repainted. But we'll see how it works. But we got all three blades. Let's get this back up here. And I'll hope that's in the right spot. And what I know about them is, basically what the guys at East Breeze told me is that they are essentially just like the blades that come on their bigger Heli 4.0, but these are considerably shorter and they're profiled a little bit differently. They're supposed to match up with the Heli 2.0 a little bit better. Show you guys the hub that comes with it. This is a 25 millimeter thick slab of aluminum. And then it has this plate here after it's all assembled, just to kind of help sandwich things down on top. No nose cone, which is not too big a deal, I don't think. That way, yeah. Just the way these things are made, they contour onto the blades. Pretty nicely. I am expecting that it will be fairly simple to get it all set up, get the blades balanced and ready to go up. So probably over the next couple of days, at some point, I'm going to assemble the wheel, get it all balanced out, and then I got to find someone with a bucket truck to where I can get up in the air and slap this monster up there. So that's our little update for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a wonderful evening and stay tuned. More updates coming very soon. Good night.